everyone, and welcome. You're listening to DTSE Talks, the place to be to learn more and explore the life in Magenta. You wonder what's going on in the company? Where do we excel and what's our lessons learned? Join me as I delve into the life in DTSE and interview employees as well as guests to answer all your questions. I'm your host, Umayma Buswab, and you're listening to the DTSErs series, where we focus on the people of our DTSE locations and put them in the spotlight one at a time. For today's episode, we're traveling to Bratislava, Slovakia, where we meet our amazing colleague Lucia Potocká, one of the most engaged and active people in the location. So, without further ado, let's get started. Our guest today is Lucia Potocká, the Procure to Pay team lead in Bratislava, Slovakia. Lucia, welcome.
Thank you, May. Thank you for having me here.
So happy to have you here with me today. So it's all about you and it's all about your achievements. So you will be under the spotlight today. Yay! So let's start right off with it. So let's start right away. Tell us a bit about your background and how did you get to where you are?
Okay. So as you already mentioned, my name is Lucia Potocká, and I'm currently for more than a year leading a team of procurement process managers in Bratislava. And it's quite challenging every day. I mean, I have a lot of place for improvement, of course. And I still feel like I need to learn more about the processes, understand them better to be able to get even better decisions. Mm-hmm. But I have a great team of process managers who had to be very patient with me in the beginning. And as I have not been in the position of process manager before, and I became a team lead, so I was kind of missing the experience, with it. And I didn't know how complex it is at the first time when I actually applied for the position. But I have to say that the colleagues were very open, very helpful. They really walked me through on my learning journey, and it was really nice. And I think I grow a lot with the position for the last year. So they were very helpful to me. And before this position, I was leading the operational teams of procurement agents and AP accountants, and as well a team of customer finance accountants.
So, how did you get to this position?
I was before on the operational team lead position, and I was responsible for, or not really responsible, but I was a part of some projects in the DTSE here. And, with the time experience, I just wanted to grow. I was really interested in process manager position. And it's because as I was leading also some transitions before, I had a chance to work with a really good process manager that time. And I liked really the way she was leading, the whole transition, how she was explaining the process to me, to my team or the customer. And it was very inspiring. So that's actually what I admire still about her. And I wanted to try it out. So, I was not in the position of the process manager, but to learn all of that as a leader. I see how my team are handling these topics, how challenging the environment is for them and how they are dealing with it. I'm really trying to create space for them to share their knowledge, to support them, getting all the information they need, keep up the good work. And I hope I'm able to give them that.
Yeah. Speaking of challenges, you mentioned now challenges. What would you say are some specific challenges that you faced during this change?
I would say most challenging was the first year of leadership for me, because I became a team lead very young. 25 was at the time.
Oh, nice.
And, without any experience in the leadership, and I have an introvert nature. So you can imagine how stressful it was for me.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
We don't hear a lot about introverts and leadership, so this is good. Tell me more. How did you get into the leadership positions if you're introverts?
I mean, I think I'm really ambitious person, and it was kind of something I really liked. So being there for the people, support them, talking to them. That was actually what made the work environment for me so interesting, even when I was not in the leadership position. So when I was really talking with the customers, talking with the team, I had also before Deutsche Telekom kind of position where I was acting like a internal help desk. So I was talking with the different departments, really somehow divide the work for the team and helping out to my team lead at that time. And I really enjoyed working with those people. So that was what inspired me to become a leader, to try it out. And actually, I'm really, really glad that Deutsche Telekom gave me the opportunity to become a leader, even though it was I had no experience in leadership that time. And I learned and grow with the position every day.
And when you started in DTSE, you were involved in, I guess, a lot of projects and programs. What would you say are the achievements you're most proud of?
When I first joined Deutsche Telekom, I was part of the project called KTM. It's a knowledge transfer management tool. And actually, with one of my colleagues, we really tried to build a culture where we have a knowledge-based document stored, and we can share between the teams, the knowledge, and really get innovation ideas, maybe from one team to another, which is working in one team can work in the different one. So that was mainly the idea behind. And we rolled it out for the whole international department here, and then also we went to roll it out in Košice for customer finance department. And it was very challenging. So that was the first time I really had the chance to work in a bigger project. And then when I joined customer finance, I was there responsible also for introduction training projects for the newcomers. So it was also very interesting for me to really think through what the newcomer needs when he joins the team, and what should be the really informations which he or she needs to get on the first day. And we divided also this introduction day into 3 different days. So one was at the beginning, one in the middle of the month, and one at the end of the month. So the newcomer really gets all the information in different times, and we know we can also ask feedbacks, and we know like what could be maybe interesting or what could be missing for the newcomer, and then make the project even better.
That's cool.
For the next newcomers.
I would say, especially now with the pandemics and the situation where we can't meet each other, it's really nice that the employees in the beginning have some kind of program where they feel like they belong to the community. So great, that's a nice project.
Yeah, it was really nice. Yeah, unfortunately, I was not able to finish it. It was just a draft. Because then, I came back to P2P and started on the position I'm currently. But I really like the concept of that project. And currently now in this position, born the idea last year somehow to have something like an idea management tool, even though we already have like an idea management in DTSE, but we wanted to make a tailor-made one only for P2P. And we wanted to promote kind of innovation culture within the P2P department. With this project, we wanted to encourage like innovation culture, really encourage employees to share their thoughts, remarks, and perception, also ideas, but only on process and collaboration topics within the department.
So that's the difference.
Yes. We wanted also to see different out-of-box ideas, see also some talents, where see or recognize the talents, see also some missing skill sets maybe, or seeing like what are the structures, processes where we can really support the innovation and digitization initiative in the whole department.
And when did this idea management program start? Do you have already some ideas that were acted upon and started a project with these ideas from the employees?
Yeah, definitely. It's also this initiative was a part of our target. So we really needed to come up with a solution or with the tool itself really quickly. We made it only in the mid of year, but we already had some ideas which we were collecting on a different way. At the beginning, we called it like idea pool. It was just the old-fashioned Excel where we put it all the ideas which we had from either our process managers or the operational teams. And then with this tool, it was created. Actually, the entry channel for requesting the idea or submitting the idea is a P2P self-service. So we are using like our tool for that. And what's actually the difference between this idea management and the general one in P2P is, or not P2P, but DTSE, is that the ideas can be submitted in 3 different languages, because we many times see that the employees do not speak fluently English, German, and we wanted to encourage them also to do not be afraid, and that they can submit the ideas even in Slovak language. So really, we wanted to give them the opportunity to, doesn't matter if you do not speak the English well, just submit your idea. And also, we didn't seek any solutions. So we just wanted the idea. And then with the process managers, we were looking at it, we were doing the analysis, and we were really trying to somehow also understand the requester, like what he or she meant with the idea and how we can make the idea live. Yeah, so it's actually a big difference.
I see. The employee just doesn't have to think about later on what's going to happen and if they have to drive the idea on their own, or if they have to allocate time. So they just can write ideas, and I guess it makes it easier for ideas to come in when you don't have any.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Great. Any other projects or programs would you like to mention? I know there are more. So.
Yeah, you are right. Actually, 2 years ago, I took an opportunity and applied for leadership career program at DTSE. Yeah, I think it was some managerial call which we had, and I saw this program. So I asked also my leader that time that how he sees it, if I could be a good candidate there. And he encouraged me like, yeah, go for it. Try it out. Like, you have nothing to lose. I think, it can really help you grow. So yeah, that's actually how I somehow ended up. And and I clicked on the button,
It's a simple click, simple steps.
I had to actually fill in some application form, and then we had an interview. And it was kind of selection interview. It was three of us from Bratislava who applied into that senior leadership stream. We had an interview together. It was in a conference room. And it was very challenging for me, because, as I stated, introverted nature. And talking, and it was like 2 really ambitious colleagues of mine there. And it was really hard for me to somehow open up or talk about my achievements or so in front of them. Plus the committee. So it was really, really something challenging. But at the end, we were so supportive to each other, So when we were mentioning projects, we were automatically like telling like, we worked together on that project. And then the atmosphere was like really friendly. So I think that we were really supportive also to each other. And also, I think 2 of us got in the program. So it was really nice that we could grow together, actually.
No, and motivating also.
Yeah, definitely.
So that was the leadership program you've been part of.
Yes. It was a really great experience. It enriched me a lot. Really, I have to say that I'm very grateful that I have been given the opportunity. It was really excited, really to see and get a chance to meet the other senior leaders, work with them together on some projects. Then we had also the outcome of these projects was presented before the management board. So it was also really great opportunity and really good experience. So I'm really, really happy that I could be a part of that. And we still have a kind of practice sharing sessions where,
Super.
It's giving me a lot of new perspective, information, and it's also inspiring me to do something different in my team or came up with new ideas. So I think it's really great. And also networking sessions, which, now, especially with the Corona time, we are not, bumping to the colleague in the kitchen and talk about something. So it's really nice that we have also these networking sessions where we can really get to know each other, and also from different DTSE locations, which is really great, because we usually do not travel a lot around, and now we can meet colleagues which I would never meet before.
True.
So it's really nice. And actually, also this program allowed me to somehow get to know what is mentoring about. So we could really have there an opportunity to try it out. And my first mentor actually there was Filip Muller, who was that time the head of B2B service line here in Bratislava. And I wanted to work with him on my presentation communication skill. And as an introverted person, all of us have an issue with that. And so it was always, and it's still a kind of fear to me to speak up sometimes. And I'm still fighting with it every day. But Philip actually encouraged me to try acting.
Wow.
And so I signed up for the play in amateur theater.
That's a unique. So your mentor's advice was to join a theater.
Yes.
That's nice. Yeah. How did it go?
Yeah, it was actually very funny, because I came home after that mentoring session, and I really needed to find some theater where I can sign up like immediately, that I cannot change my mind till the morning.
I know that feeling. Fast before I change my mind. That's great.
Yes, exactly. Yes. So I signed up for a kind of, it was actually the development program, like a dramatic development program for yourself. So it was not really a theater, but it was more about challenging ourselves to step out from our comfort zone, and really get rid of our shyness to speak in front of the audience. So it was really, really nice that it was not immediately some play, but we had also some kind of training before, how to really get out of the comfort zone, how to do the next step, how really to adapt speaking to public, acting, on the stage. So it was really nice that I started with this kind of development program, and then I just signed up for some play. And today it's my hobby. I'm already on a different theater when I started, but it still helped me, grow every day. So I really like, and I'm really, really happy that Philip encouraged me.
And you got a new hobby.
Yes.
So you already mentioned that it helped you in professionally, because you're now more comfortable presenting and talking in public and all of that. But how did it help you personally?
It also kind of enriched, for me, the day-to-day communication, even with my friends or family. So it's kind of different when you are listening more than talking. Actually, I think it's also kind of enrich your day-to-day life. Like, real now, also many times you go out with your friends, and usually you are looking at your phone. It's today, this kind of culture. Yeah. So it's really like just put the phone aside, be there for your friends, listen to them, and I must say that it's also something we usually forget with these social platforms, that it's really, really important that we are speaking to each other, and we are not just always writing to each other. So I think, it enriched me also like a person in this way.
I understand. So it makes you a bit more grounded,
yes,
and focused on the present and being with people that you're with in the moment, rather than being either stressing or being anxious about what could and what could not happen.
Definitely, yes.
Yeah. And you also mentioned that introverts in general are shy. Yes, they are
Yes.
shy. Too afraid to speak up or to present. But I would just like to say that this fear and anxiety before any presentation or any event where you're speaking in front of a lot of people, it's normal for everyone, even for extroverts or even for this popular speaker or moderator that is used to be in front of a large audience. Also for them, it's stressful, and I think maybe you also noticed this in the acting classes, because all actors still have to have a few moments to collect themselves, right?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, it's of course it's not that that only the introverted persons have these kind of challenges, but maybe we are really handling it differently. I think the introverts more thinking about what might happen. The extroverted not that much. So yeah, of course the stress is there, and the healthy stress is really needed. That you are really also good at your play. So when you are not really stressed, then you cannot really make a really nice play, or yeah, also then you are
Right.
not sounding like you like it, or so. So I think it's really important, that we have that kind of fear.
Mm. So a little bit of healthy fear is necessary and also really normal. So yeah, that's good to also learn and stop maybe stop being stressed. That you're stressed in the beginning of every presentation helps a bit.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. And also, this kind of mindset also encouraged me to actually start a coaching training. I started a 8-month long coaching training and yeah, I will finish it in April. And I think it's
Super.
also giving me like different perspective how to develop people also as a manager. So I think this is really enriching also my professional life.
So you're now learning how to coach others professionally.
Yes.
Super. So so that you can give back to the community with the mentoring you received. Nice.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and actually, yeah, I also I signed up, or I nominated myself, as a mentor for talent last year,
There
and
you
yeah,
go.
now I have a mentee. Yes.
Amazing.
Yes,
That's super.
my mentee is a talent in customer finance department, and it's really nice and exciting to see how she's facing the similar challenges as I did back then when I started to step out of my comfort zone the first time, and I really hope that with my experience I can support her in her issues, and that I can give back, the company and the community, what was given to me.
It is really great to see that you actually carried on with the mentoring and try to give back some of what you learned from your mentor. This is really a nice mindset to have. Nice energies.
And on the other hand, as a mentor, I still learn a lot about myself as a manager, and so it's a kind of win-win situation for everyone, right?
Yeah.
And plus, it's a new challenge which I am also happy to take on, and it helps me grow in the end.
Yeah. What's most challenging about this mentoring?
Maybe the most challenging is that I still do not, consider myself to be like really that experienced or senior in some areas, and it's kind of this always doubting what I am capable of, and
Doubting, yeah.
doubting myself, like what I'm capable of. So it's still that kind of fear which I have. So that's maybe the most challenging for me. Like really see like, okay, these are the areas where I can help her, and if I am do not feel comfortable to helping her with some different areas, then I just do not do it. I just tell her like, okay, I do not feel like maybe I can be. Or I am the best person who can give her that advice. I can give her my advice, or maybe what helped me, but this still kind of challenging for me to really overcome this kind of fear.
I understand. Yeah. But it's been 5 years, right? That you're working
Yes.
in your kind of, in this leadership position. And I've been doing a little bit of research, and it's something, maybe it's the imposter syndrome that you're having because you're not trusting yourself enough to believe that you can. And even though it's only a few years compared to others, it doesn't mean that you're not actually an expert. Maybe we should make an episode about this imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it could be helpful because, honestly, personally, I found that you're doing amazing. So it's maybe just you.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, now it's getting better. I'm now, definitely able to speak about it and really try to step out and go there, and say thank you. I even with that, like if somebody told me that, it's great what you achieved, I didn't feel that, and I was not even able to take it as something which was my kind of win situation, or I don't know
like an achievement.
how to put
you
it.
Didn't.
Yes, like an achievement. Yeah, so it's now this is better, and I really see that it's a still long run, long way to go. But I'm really glad that I stepped out, and that I'm even able to speak about it now.
That's super. Well, I'm proud of you, as you should be proud of yourself.
Thank you, May.
We improve little by little, but it doesn't matter if it's short or long steps, as long as you're improving.
That's true.
So, so that brings me to my next question. What motivates you and brings you this energy to pursue all of these projects and programs?
I would say it also inspire people that I know that there are a lot of talents also in our company and in the world who are really having this kind of syndrome I do have, and that they are introverted, they're really shy to step out, but it's doable, So if I can with my story to help somebody to step out, to go there, to be there, then it's already a win.
That's amazing. I love that. And okay, then since you're talking about inspiration, let's end this discussion with inspiration from your part. What was the first win that gave you the confidence that you were on the right track?
I think it was the first year when I was a team leader, or after the first year to be more specific. And I really saw how the people in my team grow and how they, was kind of also stepping out, trying to out new things. They were also speaking up more in English language. And also, actually, one of my team members won the DTSE Hero Award.
Hey, now that's a satisfaction.
Yes. So I was so happy and so proud of him. And that was actually the time when I knew that I'm doing the right thing, like really developing and supporting my team members on their career journey is something I really want to do.
Yeah, that's great. And you could be proud of yourself for such an achievement together with your team.
Yeah, thank you.
So, Lucia, this has been delightful. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me today. And I really, really enjoyed our conversation. It was fun, stimulating, and inspiring.
Thank you very much, May, having me here.
That's all, folks. Thanks for tuning in to the DTSErs series and listening to Lucia's experience. We hope you got inspired by her leadership journey, and why not try out acting as she recommends. You or your colleagues in DTSE have an interesting story or experience that you want to share? Get in touch with me and let's get you the spotlight you deserve. Make sure to go to talks.dtse.group, subscribe to our podcast, and leave us a feedback.